Good day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ashish Sharma. I'm your realtor with Right at Home Realty Brokerage. In today's video, we're gonna discuss the market updates for the Halton region, which has Burlington, Halton Hills, Milton, and Oakville. And we'll see how the market is performing in these all four areas. Stay tuned, there are a lot of good numbers and surprising numbers in this video. Let's unlock real estate. Okay, so let's start with the Burlington, city of Burlington. So if we see the average price trend, there's a huge drop. In fact, city of Burlington saw the biggest drop in the month of November out of these four areas in Halton region. And as you can see, the year by year, like city of Burlington has seen a average price decline of 16.1% year over year, and number of sales also dropped drastically by 39.7% year over year. And this is the median price for your reference if you want to make a informed decision based on the median prices. And if we see the housing breakdown over here, like as you can see, detached properties are selling for very less as compared to the February peak. If we go back to the February peak, like it was going for like 1.5, 1.6 and stuff. Right now the averaging is at like 1.22 million, and 53 properties sold in city of Burlington were detached. And if we see the data over here, the average price trend for the last 12 months, as you can see, like November is right now sitting at bottom. So we don't know whether city of Burlington is hitting the bottom or whether it's gonna hit bottom more in coming months, as the interest rate hike just happened on December 7th 2022. So if we see the compare like the from peak to the bottom of this month as of like November 2022, city of Burlington has seen a decline of 33.8% from its February peak. That's pretty high. That's pretty high, to be honest. And if we compare the data for month of inventory, the month of inventory is all time high at 3.3, and the days on market is also kind of like very high as compared to in as right now in month of November, the average days on market for each property is around 28 days, and the month of inventory is sitting around 3.3. For sure, I would say this is more towards leaning towards buyers market 100%. So if we jump on the next area in Halton region, which is the Halton Hills, if we compare the Halton Hills data, like Halton Hills has also seen a very big drop in the average price year over year by 20.5% year over year average price decline, and number of sales also is continuously declining for the last 2 years, as you can see over here, right? And if we compare the number of sales ratio for the last year, there's a decline of 25.4% in number of sales year over year. And over here, majority of the, like I would say like 75% of the properties selling in Halton Hills are detached properties, and detached right now averaging over there at 1.16 million. And you can get semi-detached and condo townhouse less than around like 800K or something like that. And if we compare the data for Halton Hills over here, like there is an incline, there is an increase in the average price month over month. As last month it was crazy for Halton Hills, it was, they have seen a sudden drop in that prices, but this month, in the month of November, the prices got picked up from October by 10.4%. But I would love to see the future months where it holds, because there is very few transactions happened in Halton Hill all the time because of the area demographics. So, and in the case of month of inventory, currently sitting at 2.7, and days on market, wow, 35. That's way too much. That's way too much. Like for sure, like if you are looking to buy some property in Halton Hills, like there can be a good property sitting for the market for longer time, and for sure have by making a good strategy you can get some really good property in really good price. Feel free to schedule a call with me If you want to have a call with me, don't hesitate. All the descriptions are there in the video description. And let's move further to the next area in Halton Hills, which is Milton. So Milton has what you say. Milton average price also dropped by like 10.6% year over year, and the number of sales also dropped by 52.8%. And Milton has seen the lowest number of sales in the month of November in last 10 years. As you can see, only 91 properties exchange hands, and in the case of property houses breakdown, like 40% of the properties sold were like more than 40% were like detached properties, and detached right now averaging at 1.43 million. And in as and the second highest properties which are exchanging hand are like freehold townhouse, and which are averaging right now at 0.89 million in town of Milton. And if we see the pattern of last 12 months in town of Milton, like there is an increase in price. As you can see, August, September, October, at that time it was trying to hit the bottom or trying to find the bottom. God knows where there will be new bottoms or not, depend upon the interest rate hikes. But month over month there is an increase of 4.5% month over month in average price in town of Milton. And in the town of Milton right now, month of inventory is currently sitting at 2.1. And last but not the least, the town of Oakville, which is the one of the most expensive places to live in Canada, or GTA as well for sure. And they have seen a decline of 12.6%, my bad, 12.6% year over year in average price. And same like Milton, it has seen the lowest number of sale in last 10 year in month of November. As you can see, there is a decline of 50.6% in number of sales, and that's huge. And more than 50%, if we see the property data over here, more than 50% of the properties selling in town of Oakville is are detached, and 81 properties exchange hand in the month of November, and the average price for the detached property sitting around 1.8 million, and freehold townhouse at 1.17. And technically, like, if you have to go to the condominium side if you want something in less than million in township of Oakville. And if we see the pattern over here, very surprising pattern over here, like Oakville is also trying to find the bottom, I would say, like, because in last 12 months it literally hit the rock bottom right now. And if we compare from their March peak, Oakville has seen the 24.7% decline in their average price. That's huge. That's huge. For sure, better than the Burlington. Burlington saw 33.8% from its peak in February. But let's see over here the interesting stats of month of inventory. Like currently, it is sitting at 3, and with average days at 25 days. For sure, I think these markets currently are lying around in like buyer side, and I'm sure good properties, and we see all the time that good properties are going for really good prices. And if you like this kind of data driven stats and to make your informed decision, please study and please reach out to me on my number provided, and schedule a call with me according to your time on my calendar, and it's there provided in the description in the video below. And see, the thing is, you have to think in that way, that when people are fearful, make a strategic move, because those are the time when there can be a good deals out there. You can find out according to your affordability. So know your numbers, know your move, make a strategic move, because having a right realtor beside you is super important to fetch any good properties. And if you're planning to sell, if you have different strategy, if you have different reasons to sell, book a strategy call with me. Happy to help you and make a best strategy for your bucks, and so that you can get the most out of your bucks for your, if you're selling the property, or you are getting the best deal if you're buying the property. And if you're looking for investment properties, rental market is going up, and this can be a good time to buy the properties at less price and rent it out at good prices, and cash out, make a cash flow positive properties, right? And as I always say, keep on learning, keep on growing, keep on hustling. Until next time, have a